Guys, here we are. We're off on our adventure. Those mountains up there, it's just to the left of the middle of the screen. That's where we're going. Alright folks, here we are at our campsite. This is where we're going to bed down for the night. I'm going to get this area cleaned up a little bit, get a little campfire built, some rocks, get it dug down, get everything unpacked out of the Jeep, get some food soaking. Got some freeze-dried wholesalers with us. I think it's the tortellinis. And of course I brought the filet mignons. Can't not have those out here. And there's a few other things. Oh, the onions, the dehydrated onions. We're going to get that in there with them. And get it soaking so we can have some dinner ready when we're done building this camp up. Got the fire pit ready. It's all set up. Got it dug out, new rocks put around it. It's gonna be pretty nice when I sit down tonight, sharpen some knives. It's gonna float off mentally, enjoy myself. All right, next is get the rest of the camp set up. All right, we got camp all set up. Obviously got the Blue Eddy, the tripod camera. Got everything cleaned out pretty good. Got all the bags set up. Fire pit made. Makes me have a little bit of a campfire tonight. Got the sleeping area set up. Might throw a little canopy over the top. Just a little sling canopy with some rope. And then any trails that come up behind you or any openings, I like to throw brushes in here or anything I might have cut off. Throw them in here in case something tries to creep up on you in the middle of the night. It's going to make some noise and wake you up. Same thing over here. Had a nice little opening. Threw some brush here. It's not going to be quiet when it comes over it. I might throw some more just to be safe. But it's a nice little cove back here. Wind's coming up a little bit over the hill, but nothing bad. And the clouds did clear up. So I don't think we're really going to get that chance of rain I was hoping for. But all right, we're here getting set up for dinner. We're going to get the tortellini in the water and then heat up the water a little bit so it doesn't take the whole hour like it usually does. I am pretty hungry, so I'm kind of expedite the process here. I do have the mini stove top from Fire Maple again, one of my absolute favorites. It's my go-to, especially when I'm by myself. Well, enjoy this time lapse. Alright, now that our water is almost warmed up all the way, it's not boiling because I don't want to just start cooking it. I want it just to be warm so it starts hydrating a bit faster. We'll start throwing in our tortellini, our freeze-dried onions, and our mushrooms. I want to add a little bit of variety to this, a little spice to life. I'm going to start adding this in for you. First is the mushrooms, or not the mushrooms, the onions. Oh wow, that smells just like an onion. It just amazes me how this food smells exactly like the real product, because I'm always expecting it to be fake or, you know, some way manipulated, but it's like you just cut up an onion and freeze-dried it. Definitely make sure you don't let those oxygen packets slide in there. Would not be a good end to your dinner. After that, we have the mushrooms. Kill that fire because, like I said, I don't want it boiling. Make sure you guys seal these back up if you're done. It'll be a waste to accidentally spill one of these over. And now for the best part, the tortellini. I'll be right back because I gotta go whittle myself a stick. Alright guys, I went ahead and drained the water out of it. She's nice and done. All the tortellinis and everything else is nice and soft. Took one out and chewed on it for a second. Just perfect. I'm going to go ahead and start this fire back up. I'm going to get all these sauteed a little bit. I don't like water in my food. I like it more of a crisp style. So I was cheating a little bit. I don't know if I already told you guys. I did bring a lighter with me this time. No more flint and steel, at least on this trip. Wind has died down, so it's going to be a lot easier to cook this up. Be right back. Here we are. We got the flame back going again. They're all strained off. I wish I would have brought a little bit of tomato sauce with me to throw in here, but just these tortellinis by themselves are just darn amazing. These freeze-dried wholesalers, they don't cease to stop amazing me here. I don't know if you can hear it, but the water's boiling off. I'm gonna get them nice and crisp. Sit down, have a meal. I'm gonna go ahead and start the fire up. And after I'm done my meal, I'm gonna start reading that Peppers book. I've been finding myself getting lost in it. It's a lot of good information. All right, folks, that's all done up. It's time to dig in. There's your tortellini with the onions and the mushrooms. Oh yeah. imagine what this tastes like if I had a little bit of that pesto basil sauce it was. I think that's what it's called. Onions and the mushrooms kick that flavor right behind it. Alright, I'm going to cut off here. Get this fire going with that hot snot again. I love that stuff. It works so well. Get my dinner finished up. Sit down and read my book. Alright, I'm going to have to do everything one-handed because I don't have a stand for this little one that I hold here. I'm going to put me off an ooze in there. Oh, it's up nice and quick. And they're right when they say there's no odor, nothing burning off. I can't smell nothing, I'm right above it. I can smell is that nice mesquite burning. It's got a lovely smell to it. Brings back some good memories out here. There you go, she's already started. She's fully going now, and the wind is in my favor. It's pushing it away from my bedding. So that's going to be nice when I lay down to read and not have to worry about smoke in the face. I have to be real with you guys, it's pretty peaceful out here. Hear nothing but the crickets and the grasshoppers. Got tons of grasshoppers out here this time of year, jumping around everywhere. Good morning. It's about 8:30, 8:45. I slept in as long as I could. A lot of bugs were getting to me last night. Fell asleep pretty quick though. Pretty quick. Was pretty tired. I started reading my book for a little while and passed right out. Yeah, the bugs last night weren't the best scenario, but yeah, we're out here just roughing it, and this is a good example of how to come out here and set up camp without having all the expensive stuff. This is just a couple backpacks full of things, some water, 2 tarps on the ground, a sleeping bag, and you're able to come out here and live. Alright, well, let me get up, get some breakfast, get some coffee going. Definitely some coffee. And we'll check in with you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, I am going to start packing up and heading out of here a little early. I'll show you what's coming in my way. Really don't feel like sitting under a tarp all day. There's not much content I can make for you. I'll just be sitting here enjoying the rain by myself. That's what we're looking at coming in. It's the whole sky. So she's going to start dumping probably in the next 30-45 minutes. I'm going to start getting everything packed up and heading down the mountain. Alright guys, as you can see, I don't leave any trash behind. I clean everything up. I even leave a little bit of firewood for the next guy. It's important that when you guys come out here and you have fun, no matter where you are, in your own state, next state over, Nevada, it doesn't matter. You always gotta pack out what you pack in. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching.